Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nilesh and you're watching Techie Programmer. So today in this video we are going to understand the looping concepts in Python. So let me just move on to my PyCharm. Here we are going to understand today about while loops. So loop is something like which continues from like it starts its execution and then continues until and unless a certain condition fails. So let's have a look. First of all, this is the notes for this video, and I will be uploading the link for this in the description, so you can just check out and download that from a GitHub. Then next we are going to understand the Python loops, that is while loop. Then in that we have two types of loops. One is the while loop, another is a for loop, and in this today's video we are going to understand only the while loop. So let me just show you how a while loop looks. So this is an example for a while loop. Let me consider that if I equals to 2 and then while I is less than 5. Okay, so this is the condition. This is a condition here, while I is less than 5, and if this condition is satisfied, then it comes inside here and prints the I value, that is 2. Then this stands for increment operation, wherein I value is incremented by 1, then I becomes 6. I becomes 3, then it goes here and it checks for the condition, that is 3 is less than 5, and yes, it's true, hence prints 3. Then comes down again, I is incremented by 1, so 3 will be get now converted to 4. It comes here and it checks if 4 is less than 5. It's true, then it just prints 4. Then I value is again incremented and it becomes 5, and when it comes here it checks that 5 is less than 5. It is false, and hence it like exits from here. So this is how while loop looks. There is while, then a condition, then a colon, then after indentation your statements. And make sure you to add the updation of a variable inside a while loop, because it is not self-updating here. So let us now understand the break statement, importance of break statement in while loop. Break statement is something like which breaks the loop. For example, if you are looping through a while loop, and if there is certain condition wherein you want to like just stop the execution. For example, if you are printing, if you want to print 1 to 100, and if you have defined a condition like 200, and if you want to say like if the number is 100, then just exit out of this loop. Then what you can do is, here you can see while I is less than 5, so because I is equals to 2 first in the first case, then I is less than 5, it is true, then it prints I. Then if the I is equals to 3, then it checks if I is equals to 3. It is not, because print I is 2, it prints 2. Then what happens is it just ignores this because this condition fails, and then it increments the I value, that is I plus equals 1. So 2 is now 3, so comes here, 3 is less than 5, it's true, then it prints 3. Then it checks if I equals 3. It is true, because now as the value has been incremented, then I value is 3. Then inside a if statement there is a break statement. What does this do is just breaks out and it come out of the loop and start executing whatever it has after this, like after this block. So this is how a break statement works. Continue statement is kind of opposite to break. What it does is it just skips the part of the code. For example, what happened in the break statement is that what it did is it just breaks out of the loop. Continue statement, what it does is once it enters the loop, it checks until it hits the continue here, like it reaches here. Once it reaches here, well, what it does is it just says like just skip rest of the code and just to start the while loop again with whatever updation it has. Then coming to while and else statement. So this is kind of weird, but still this kind of statement exists in Python, that is while else. So let me consider that I is equals to 2, and this is some condition where while I is less than 5, then we're printing I. As I said, this is incrementing the I value. As soon as this while condition fails, as in case of if else, what we did is whenever the if condition failed, it returned, like it jumped to the else condition. In similar way, even here it works like this, because like it just does the while condition until and unless it fails, it waits. After it's failed, it just go with else, print that is I is no longer less than 5. So this is how and what are the other types of while loops and what we can use in the while loop. So what we studied today is how a while loop looks, what is a break statement in a while loop, how to continue, like how to use this word continue in a while loop, and then what is like how to utilize the else statement in a while loop. So I will be uploading this in my description. I mean, this will be uploaded to the GitHub and the link will be given in the description. So make sure you download and run this. Let me just run this code here. So here you can see the output. It doesn't matter right now because there are a lot of loops here, so you cannot just compare this, but still you can just comment out few of this and try. So if you have made up to the end, do like, share and subscribe, and that's it for today. See you in the next video.